started. So hello, Cristobal tribe. Welcome to your telephone challenge. We have Keisha here who's going to start us off tonight. Keisha, as you know, you are going to listen to me tell you a wonderful, beautiful story that I wrote. I'm going to read it through 2 times in full. You can't like ask questions, interrupt me unless there's like, you know, some weird Wi-Fi issue and I disconnect. But otherwise, you know, I can't clarify things for you. I'm just going to read it straight through 2 times. And then after that, I will bring in Carson and you'll have 5 minutes to tell him as much of the story as you remember. Okay. I think my dog just shit on the floor. Anyway, do you have any questions? Oh yeah, make sure you're in a comfortable spot, you know, hands in frame. It looks like you're all good. Do you have any questions before I get started with the story?
Yes. Can you hear me okay right here?
Yes, I can.
Not that you need to hear me. I just want to know it before I have to like shift for Carson. Okay. Oh, sorry. My phone just picked up on something. Let me hang up. There we go. Siri, stop doing things with my phone. Okay, we're good.
Alrighty. So you're good to go?
Yes.
Okay, I will get started. The title of our story is Embracing an Island Oasis. As the Triumph production team finished a very successful all-star season, the rise in popularity heading into season 7 caused an uproar in the org community. So the production team decided to get a little fancy with their next adventure. Thanks to the frivolous spending habits of Ollie and Megan, the group chose to visit an exclusive and gorgeous destination as inspiration for the next season of Triumph, the Galapagos Islands. At 4:15 in the morning, the Triumph production team groggily headed to their first flight, taking them to Quito, Ecuador, their first stop on the way to the stunning Galapagos, just 600 miles off the Ecuadorian coast. Everyone was eager to witness the diverse array of species and landscapes that the Galapagos had to offer. The Triumph production team's arrival was greeted by the kiss of sun rays upon their skin, a soothing embrace of warmth that permeated the vivid landscape. The sands beneath their feet boasted a shade of ivory interspersed with hues of gold. Crystal clear waters gently embraced the shores, a mosaic of sapphire, aquamarine, and emerald. Seabirds of myriad shades, from the electric blues of the blue-footed boobies to the fiery reds of the frigate birds, danced across the sky, a symphony of color in motion. Their days were filled with numerous activities that allowed the Triumph team to deepen their appreciation for the delicate balance of nature. On the first day, the group went snorkeling alongside playful sea lions. They saw 23 sea lions in total, with one even giving Brandon a kiss on the nose. The group spent their 8th day exploring the islands on foot, hiking through rugged terrain. During the hike, the group observed giant tortoises in their natural habitat. Courtney shared the story of why it took nearly 300 years for the giant tortoise to be officially named, because the travelers attempting to bring the animals back to where they needed to be classified kept eating them all before their arrival. On the 16th day of their adventure-filled trip, the production team visited Isabella Island and climbed to the top of the Sierra Negra, one of the many active volcanoes in the Galapagos. As the resident photographer, Esteban made sure to get 628 pictures from all angles to ensure the group had an extensive scrapbook of the memories they shared while on the trip. During their time on the Galapagos, the production team grew even closer. They shared meals filled with local flavors, played games under the starry night sky, and exchanged stories around a crackling campfire. Jack was definitely the game master of the group, as he completely destroyed everyone else in cribbage. Each day was a new adventure, whether it was kayaking along the coastline or watching the sunrise from a pristine viewpoint. As the trip neared its end, the group turned to reflection on their adventures in the Galapagos. Ollie, the nature enthusiast, spoke of the importance of preserving such natural wonders for future generations. Megan, the artist, captured the beauty of the islands in her sketches. John, the biologist, explained the intricate relationships between species, Alex, the philosopher, contemplated the profound lessons nature offered, and Sam, the comedian, lightened the mood with his witty observations. Finally, the Triumph production team's time on the islands came to a close. After observing the abundant wildlife and experiencing the picture book of colors on the islands, the group knew they had completed another successful trip that would help them in planning the next season of Triumph. Once they all arrived home, the group immediately began planning season 7, knowing that their new batch of 20 players would learn to appreciate the Galapagos Islands just as much as they had. Alrighty, Keisha, let me know when you are ready and I will start it all over again.
Okay, let me wiggle that out. Okay. Okay. We're ready.
Okay. The title of our story is Embracing an Island Oasis. As the Triumph production team finished a very successful All-Star season, the rise in popularity heading into season 7 caused an uproar in the Orr community, so the production team decided to get a little fancy with their next adventure. Thanks to the frivolous spending habits of Ollie and Megan, the group chose to visit an exclusive and gorgeous destination as inspiration for the next season of Triumph, the Galapagos Islands. At 4:15 in the morning, the Triumph production team groggily headed to their first flight, taking them to Quito, Ecuador, their first stop on the way to the stunning Galapagos just 600 miles off the Ecuadorian coast. Everyone was eager to witness the diverse array of species and landscapes that the Galapagos had to offer. The Triumph production team's arrival was greeted by the kiss of sun rays upon their skin, a soothing embrace of warmth that permeated the vivid landscape. The sands beneath their feet boasted a shade of ivory, interspersed with hues of gold. Crystal clear waters gently embraced the shores, a mosaic of sapphire, aquamarine, and emerald. Seabirds of myriad shades, from the electric blues of the blue-footed boobies to the fiery reds of the frigate birds, danced across the sky, a symphony of color in motion. Their days were filled with numerous activities that allowed the Triumph team to deepen their appreciation for the delicate balance of nature. On the first day, the group went snorkeling alongside playful sea lions. They saw 23 sea lions in total, with one even giving Brandon a kiss on the nose. The group spent their 8th day exploring the islands on foot, hiking through rugged terrain. During the hike, the group observed giant tortoises in their natural habitat. Courtney shared the story of why it took nearly 300 years for the giant tortoise to be officially named, because the travelers attempting to bring the animals back to where they needed to be classified kept eating them all before their arrival. On the 16th day of their adventure-filled trip, the production team visited Isabella Island and climbed to the top of the Sierra Negra, one of the many active volcanoes in the Galapagos. As a resident photographer, Esteban made sure to get 628 pictures from all angles to ensure the group had an extensive scrapbook of the memories they shared while on the trip. During their time on the Galapagos, the production team grew even closer. They shared meals filled with local flavors, played games under the starry night sky, and exchanged stories around a crackling campfire. Jack was definitely the game master of the group, as he completely destroyed everyone else in cribbage. Each day was a new adventure, whether it was kayaking along the coastline or watching the sunrise from a pristine viewpoint. As the trip neared its end, the group turned to reflection on their adventures in the Galapagos. Ollie, the nature enthusiast, spoke of the importance of preserving such natural wonders for future generations. Megan, the artist, captured the beauty of the islands in her sketches. John, the biologist, explained the intricate relationships between species. Alex, the philosopher, contemplated the profound lessons nature offered. And Sam, the comedian, lightened the mood with his witty observations. Finally, the Triumph production team's time on the islands came to a close. After observing the abundant wildlife and experiencing the picture book of colors on the islands, the group knew they had completed another successful trip that would help them in planning the next season of Triumph. Once they all arrived home, the group immediately began planning season 7, knowing that their new batch of 20 players would learn to appreciate the Galapagos Islands just as much as they had. Okay, Keisha. So we're all done. I'm going to bring in Carson, and we're gonna have Sam start the timer, and I'll just do a brief explanation of the rules for him as well. Hello,
Hello.
Carson. Welcome. Please make sure to get yourself into a comfortable position with your hands in frame, as you'll need to be there for the rest of the challenge. I just read the story to Keisha 2 times. Now she's going to have 5 minutes to tell you as much as she remembers. Sam, will you be able to give a 1-minute time reminder?
I will do indeed. I'll give you 1 minute. I'll give you 1 minute time when you go a minute.
If you need any other time checks, just ask out and Sam will answer. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay, well then I will let Sam count you down, and then start your timer.
Okay, you have 5 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so the crew of Triumph is going on a trip, and the story is called Embracing the Oasis. So it's called Embracing the Oasis, and they're planning season 7. And so this trip is an effort for them to plan season 7. And they are beginning their trip to the Galapagos to plan this by starting first, by leaving to go to the island of Quito, Ecuador. And they leave at 4:15 a.m. and it's 600 miles off the coast of Ecuador, or somewhere in there, 600 miles. Something to do with Ecuador, 600 miles. Needless to say, they get there. That's all you need to know. And when they arrive, the sun kisses their skin and it's beautiful. The sand is ivory and specks of gold. The ocean has beautiful colors in the array of sapphire, emerald, and aquamarine. Actually, the order was sapphire, aquamarine, and emerald was last. So that's the color of the ocean. And then there's also 2 birds in the color of electric blue, the booby bird, and fiery red is the Frigo, or whatever heck that bird is called with the F. And they're all overhead as they start this trip. They have multiple days and they do multiple activities. On day 1, they walk. Day 1, they go snorkeling and they see a sea lion, and there's 23 sea lions. Yes. Oh, I forgot which staff member. Oh, yeah. And 1 sea lion touches Brandon on the nose. On day 8, they go hiking, and they just venture through nature as they travel through and hike and walk. Then on day 16, they go off the island of Sierra Negra. Sorry, that's where they already are, the island of Sierra Negra. But day 16, they go on another adventure. Your girl Keisha forgot what that is. Maybe I'll remember it the next go round. And then, oh, I remember. Yes, day 16, there was 628 of something, but that's the important part. There's 628 of something on day 16. And when I'm sorry to back it up, on day 8, when they go walking, there was 300 of something they saw in the trees. So now they're done with their days and they spend their nights eating meals, playing games, and telling stories. So eating meals, playing games, and telling stories. And then one of the biggest things they have is Jack, who is the best at cribbage. So that's one of the best parts of the trip, is that Jack is great at cribbage. And then you have each of them who contributes their part to this whole trip, starting with Ollie.
You have a minute left.
Thank you. Starting with Ollie, who forget what his thing is. Megan is the artist. John is the biologist. Alex is the philosopher. Ollie is the nature enthusiast. And they're ready to start their journey and come back home to plan this game for 20 people. End of story. I got all the numbers in there. That was important.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Triumph Prod is planning a trip, and they're planning their trip to Ecuador, or
Yes. Quito, Ecuador is on the way to Galapagos. They stop in Quito, Ecuador, off the coast of Sierra Negra.
okay, and they leave at 4:15 a.m.
Yes.
and they arrive to the beach, and there's ivory sand, and the
Time.
Alrighty, so your 5 minutes are up. Keisha, please mute. And of course, keep hands in frame. Carson, I'm going to bring in Morgan, and you'll have the same amount of time to do the same thing. So give me just a moment.
oh brother, okay.
Hello, Morgan. Welcome. Get comfy because you'll have your hands in frame the whole time. Carson's going to have 5 minutes to tell you as much of the story as he remembers. Sam will give you a 1 minute time check. If you need more time checks, just ask us. Do you have any questions? Okay, so Sam will count you down and your time will start.
Okay.
Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay, so Triumph Prod is planning a vacation to the like Sierra, like it's like Sierra N island, and they leave at 4:15 in the morning. They make a pit stop in Ecuador, and when they arrive, they see ivory colored sand, and the ocean is an SAE acronym. So it's, I believe, sapphire, aquamarine, emerald, question mark. They also see two birds. One is red and one is blue. So I believe, yeah, I'll pass on the colors for now, but they see two birds. They also do 3 excursions. So they go snorkeling with sea lions. And then let's see. Oh my gosh, they go on a nature hike on day 8, on the second day. Or I'm sorry. On day 8, they go on a nature hike. And then they all of the prod members have like specific talents or like things that they like enjoyed. So Jack is very good at cribbage. Ollie is a nature enthusiast. Megan is the artist. And they I'm trying to think. Oh, this is so hard. There were so many numbers thrown at me.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, so you just need to understand that they are planning that trip to the Galapagos, and they had their 3 excursions. And then they saw the 2 birds, the red one and the blue one. They had the ivory beaches. They had the sapphire, aquamarine, emerald ocean. They went snorkeling with sea lions, and then they did a nature hike on day 8. And then I want to say day 25, I believe, was their like 3rd excursion as well. Oh my gosh. Let's see.
Is
They
it-
left at 4:15 in the morning.
Mhm.
And the final destination was like Sierra. It's like Sierra Nevada or like Sierra Nevo or like it's like something Sierra N off the coast of Ecuador.
Okay.
Like on their way to, and then know that Jack was really good at cribbage. That was one of like their favorite parts of the trip. Ollie was involved with nature. Megan was involved with art. She was the artist. Let me see. Birds. I want to say the bird was like ruby colored. It was definitely a red bird and a blue bird.
Okay.
And they saw two of them, and then yeah, they went snorkeling with sea lions. They went on a nature hike, and then God, let's see.
Okay.
Do you feel like you sort of have like an image of this?
Yeah, just repeat from the beginning. Like if you keep
Yes.
or yeah.
You have a
So,
minute left, guys.
Triumph Prod decided to plan a trip to the Galapagos Islands. Oh, also one important note that I haven't mentioned, at the end of the trip, they plan an org for 20 people.
Okay.
That's like the last thing that happens. So Triumph Prod goes to the Galapagos. They stop off the coast of Ecuador. They have ivory beaches. They have sapphire, aquamarine, emerald oceans. They see two birds, a red and a blue one. And then they go on 3 excursions. So they do snorkeling with sea lions. They do a nature hike. And then I'm blanking on the last one, and I'm so mad at myself for that. And Jack is really good at cribbage. Ollie's a big fan of nature. Megan's a really big artist.
Okay.
The cribbage was like the favorite thing, and then they plan an org for 20 people at the
And
end.
that's time.
Oh my God.
Alrighty. So Carson, now you can go on mute, stay on camera with your hands up. And then Morgan, I'm gonna bring in Megan and we'll repeat again.
Okay.
Hello, Megan. Welcome. Get into a comfy spot where your hands can be in frame the whole time. Morgan's gonna have 5 minutes to share the story with you. Sam will give you a 1-minute time check, but if you need more time checks, just feel free to ask him. Do you have any questions, Megan?
No, that's okay.
All right. So if you guys are good to go, Sam, you can just count them in.
Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. A lot of information. So the Triumph Prod team is planning a vacation to the Galapagos Islands. It was off the coast of Ecuador. They left at 4:15 a.m. 4:15 a.m. in the morning. Okay. There was 2 birds. There was like red and a blue bird. And then something was ivory colored. Oh my God. I'm so anxious. All right. So Triumph Prod is planning a vacation at 4, and they go to the Galapagos Islands at 4:15 in the morning. And then there's 2 birds, they're red and blue. They did excursions, 3 excursions. One of them was snorkeling with the sea lions, and another one was a hike, like a nature hike. And then they had talents, like the prod member had things that they enjoyed. Megan, oh my God. Megan was like an artist or like to do art. And then oh my God, Ollie liked to do something. Oh my God, this is awful. I'm so sorry, Megan. So Triumph is going on and planning a vacation to the Galapagos Islands. They leave at 4:15 in the morning. There's 2 birds that are red and blue. There's 3 different excursions. One's with the sea lions, snorkeling with the sea lions, and the second one is doing a hike. I don't know what the third one is. There was something about ivory colors. I don't know if it was like the beach or something. Megan was an artist. I have that. There was day 8. Oh, at the end, they had they decided that the next org was going to be 20 people. So is that a lot? Do you want me to keep repeating like the main facts? Okay. Okay. So Triumph Prod is planning a vacation to the Galapagos Islands. They left at 4:15 a.m. There's a red and blue bird, something with ivory sands or beaches. Megan was an artist. 3 excursions. One is the sea lion and snorkeling with the sea lions, and then 2 was the nature hike or the hike. And then at the end, they decided to do an org with 20 people. If there was something that happened on something happened on day 8. On day 8, there was something, and on day 34, I think they did like a 3rd excursion or something, but I don't want to give you like I don't know. So
You have
Triumph
1 minute left.
Okay, Triumph was doing a vacation to the Galapagos Islands at 4:15 in the morning. There was ivory color sand or beach, 3 excursions, snorkeling with the sea lions and the hike. And then Megan was an artist. And then I'm so mad at myself. 1 minute. Megan, is that good?
Yeah, I think so.
4:15 in the morning that
What
the
would you-
Triumph, 4:15 in the morning, Triumph Prod was going on an
Am I allowed to ask for a specific confirmation, or do we just?
Yeah.
What were the
Yeah.
days? What were the days you said again? With
Day
8 and
8, I think it was day 8 and day 34. There was
34.
something specific about those 2 dates, day 8 and day 34. And I think one was an excursion, like they did an excursion on one of those dates.
Okay.
And
Okay.
Megan was an artist. Megan liked doing art things. And Ollie did.
Remember. I'm just gonna pretend that's myself.
Right.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Sam, did you call time? Sorry.
Yeah, that's time.
Okay, I didn't hear you at all, so I didn't know if their time was up. But anyway, cool. Morgan, please mute. Megan, I'm going to bring in Ray. We're gonna do it all over again. Hello, Ray. Welcome. Make sure you're in a good spot. Megan's gonna have 5 minutes to share the story with you. You'll get a 1 minute time reminder from Sam. If you need other time checks, let us know. Do you have any questions?
No, I'm ready.
Okay, Sam, count them in, please.
Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Okay, so the basics of the story is that the Triumph Prod team are going on a vacation to the Galapagos Islands, the location of the season. And that's off the coast of Ecuador, I think she said. And they left at 4:15 a.m. in the morning to go. Then there was like some ivory coloured like beaches or sands that were mentioned. There were 2 birds, one was red, one was blue. Right. Oh yeah, all the members of the prod team had different talents. Megan's one was that she was an artist. And then there were 3 different excursions. One of them was snorkeling with sea lions. The second one was some sort of like nature hike. And then specific things happened on day 8 and day 34. I'm not sure exactly what happened. We think one of those days, one of the excursions happened. And then at the end of the trip, they decided that the next season would have 20 castaways. So I'm imagining that's like them planning the season that they're going to have. Do you want me to just keep going through that?
Yeah. Could you say the name of the islands again?
So it's the Galapagos Islands, the location of this season.
Galapagos?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then the key things were like, it was 4:15 a.m. in the morning that they left.
The Triumph production team left at 4:15 a.m. in the morning for the Galapagos Islands, which are off the coast of Ecuador.
Yeah. And then the sands on the beaches were ivory.
They arrived and the sand on the beach was ivory.
There was 2 birds, one was red and one was blue.
2 beds, one was red and one was blue.
And then there were 3 like excursions that they did.
3 different
One
excursions.
was the
Sea
small
lions.
Sea lions, yeah. The second one was like a hike, like
The
a
second one was a
hike.
hike.
Then all the prod team had the talents, and Megan's was being an artist.
Megan is an artist.
And then specific things happened on day 8 and day 34.
Specific things happened on day 8.
I don't know exactly what happened on those days, but specific
Okay.
things happened on those 2 days.
But those are
And at the
notable
end of
days.
yeah, and at the end of the vacation, they planned that their next season would have 20 castaways.
Okay, I'm going to try to repeat as much of that back to you
Okay.
to see if it's locked in my short-term memory. Okay.
Yeah.
So the production team of Triumph travels to the Galapagos Islands.
Galapagos.
Galapagos.
So it's where this season is set.
The Galapagos Islands, which is off the coast of Ecuador at 4:15 a.m. They arrive and the sand is ivory.
Yeah.
They all have different talents. Megan is an artist.
Yeah.
Day 8 and day 30 are the most notable days.
Day 34.
Day 34 are the most notable days. Okay, day 8 and day 34 are the most notable days. They go on 3 different excursions.
Yep.
One involving sea lions, the other involving
lions.
a nature hike.
Yep.
And after they've completed their journey, they decide they want to have 20 castaways next season.
Yeah, I think the only bit you missed out was the 2 birds. There's a red and a blue bird.
Birds. I thought you said beds, girl. I'm obviously thinking of sleep. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you go ahead and give me the name of the islands again? Because that's the one thing I'm tripping up on.
Yeah, Galapagos.
Galapagos. Galapagos.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying it right. That's just how I pronounce it. It's where this season that we're doing is set.
Galapagos. Okay. Okay. The
If you
Triumph
can't
production
pronounce it, just tell him that it's where this season is set.
Okay.
Yeah.
Galapagos Islands. Okay.
Then the important things I think is like the day numbers, like 8:34, the excursions, the sea lions and the hike.
Okay, I'm gonna try to tell it again this time, just to kind of recommit it into my memory. Okay.
Yeah.
So the Triumph production team decides to go to the Galapagos.
Just say it's where this season is set.
Where they decide to go where the season is set.
Yeah, the season
And that is time. Stop. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna bring in Davy. Yeah, Megan, mute please. And then Ray will have 5 minutes as well.
Okay.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, Davy, welcome. You're the last one. Ray's gonna have 5 minutes to tell
Okay,
you
I'm awesome.
as much as they remember. Just make sure hands are up the whole time. Sam will give you a 1-minute time reminder.
Okay.
Any questions?
Can I like repeat while I'm like doing it?
Yeah, y'all can do whatever you want in your 5
Okay,
minutes.
great.
Okay.
Great,
So
let's go.
Sam, count them in, please.
Okay, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi, Davy baby. Good to see you. Let me give it to you as quickly as I possibly can. So the Triumph production team decided that they were going to travel to the Goliath Islands, which is where
Goliath?
this Goliath, I don't know the name, but it's where this
Galapagos.
season is held. Yeah, okay, good. You know it. Okay, it's off the
Mhm.
coast of Ecuador. They
Okay.
started at 4:15 a.m.
Perfect.
When they arrived at the island, the sand was made of ivory, and there were two different birds. One is red and one is blue. The production team all has different talents. Megan is an artist. They
Megan's
go
an
on,
artist.
yes, they go on 3 different excursions. One is involves sea lions, and one is
Art.
yeah, art. One is a nature hike. The third one, there was a third one, and days 8 and 34 of their journey on this island were significant. And by the
8:34.
by the end of this journey, they decide that they want to have 20 cast members on next season of Triumph.
Okay. Okay. Can I repeat to you?
Yes, please do. Go
All right.
ahead.
All right. So at 4:15, the
AM.
at 4:15 a.m., the production team of Triumph decided to go to the Galapagos Islands, which is off the coast of Ecuador, and they got to this ivory sand beach, and there was a red bird and a bluebird, and then Megan's an artist. Apparently, they saw sea lions. There was a nature hike. Days 8 and 34 are significant. And at the end of the trip, they decided that there should be 20 players or castaways on the next season.
That was beautiful, Davey. All that you need to put in there is that the nature hike and the sea lions were 2 of 3 excursions that they did while they were on the island.
Okay, 2 out of 3 excursions. Was the sea lions first?
Yes, the sea lions were first.
And then the nature hike was second?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have any idea what the third one was? Oh shit, sorry.
You're fine. Yeah.
Okay.
And that is all I can give to you.
Okay, Google, turn on the lights. Okay.
Do you want to keep repeating it back to me to like cement it?
Yeah.
We could keep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the production team of Triumph decided at 4:15 a.m. to go to the Galapagos Islands, where it's off the coast of Ecuador, and they got into this ivory sand beach, and there was 2 birds, a red bird and a bluebird, and there was 3 excursions. The first excursion was sea lions. The second one was a nature hike. Megan's an artist. The numbers, the day 8 and day 34 are really significant. And at the end of the trip, they had decided that there should be 20 members or 20 castaways on the next season of Triumph.
Yes.
Okay.
You have a minute left, but if you want to start early, let us know.
What do you
You
think,
want me to
Davey?
you want me to say it one more time? I feel nervous because everybody's like, "Oh, say it!" Like
I know
but
it was the same vibe when I came
Okay.
in, but
Okay.
I think they've just been here a while. You got this. You know,
Mhm.
I
Do you want me-
believe in
do you want me-
you.
do you want me to say it one more time before our time ends?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
4:15 a.m. The production team decided to go to the Galapagos Islands off the coast of Ecuador, Ivory Sand Beach. Days 8 and 34 are significant. They went on 2 out of 3 excursions. Megan is an artist. The first excursion was sea lions. The second excursion was a nature hike. Redbird, bluebird, and at the and next season there should be 20 castaways.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is there anything that I missed?
Not from what I have retained in my short-term memory.
And your time is up.
It's up.
Alrighty. So with that, Ray, please go on mute. Everyone else, of course, keep your hands in frame. You can obviously listen into this part. Just make sure not to nod your head, put your thumb up, or give any other like jerks or movements that would indicate anything in the answers, okay? Davey, they are 10 multiple choice questions. If you need me to repeat anything, let me know, and then just a tiebreaker at the end.
Okay.
Are you good to go?
I'm Gucciolini.
Okay, so question number 1. What is the title of the story? A, encountering an island oasis. B, embracing an island paradise. C, embracing an island oasis. Or D, encountering an island paradise.
I don't know what the title is, so I'm just gonna shoot for one. Can you repeat them one more time?
Yep. A, encountering an island oasis. B, embracing an island paradise. C, embracing an island oasis. D, encountering an island paradise.
I'm gonna go with D.
D, encountering an island paradise.
Yes.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is C, embracing an island oasis. Question number 2. Which production members like to spend a lot of money on their trips? A, Sam and Ollie. B, Ollie and Megan. C, John and Sam. Or D, Megan and John.
Okay, well, I know that Megan's an artist, so I'm not going to choose any that Megan did. Can you repeat A and C for me?
A is Sam and Ollie, and C is John and Sam.
I'm going to say A.
A, Sam and Ollie?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is B, Ollie and Megan.
Okay.
Question number 3. What time was their flight to Ecuador?
Okay.
A, 4:15, B, 4:16, C, 8:15, or D, 8:16.
I'm going to go with 4:15A.
A, that is correct.
Period.
Question number 4. What color was not mentioned to describe the crystal clear waters? A, emerald. B, aquamarine. C, turquoise. Or D, sapphire.
Can you repeat them one more time?
Yep. A, emerald. B, aquamarine. C, turquoise. D, sapphire.
Okay. I don't know this. Based on the answers that have already been, there has been a C, there's been a B, there's been an A. I'm going to go with D.
D, sapphire?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is C, turquoise. Question number 5. What activity did the group do on the 8th day? A, climbing to the top of an active volcano. B, snorkeling with sea lions. C, playing games under the starry night sky. Or D, hiking through rugged terrain.
Well, based on the excursions and the days that I got, I'm going to go with sea lions. I think that's B.
B, snorkeling with sea lions?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The
What
correct
the fuck?
answer, the correct answer is D, hiking through rugged terrain. Question number 6. Speaking of sea lions, how many sea lions did the group encounter while snorkeling? A, 22, B, 23, C, 24, D, 25.
I don't know. Can you repeat them one more time?
Yep. How many sea lions did the group encounter while snorkeling? We've got A, 22, B, 23, C, 24, D, 25.
I'm gonna go with D.
D, 25?
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is B, 23. Question number 7. What game did Jack win against the group? A, hearts, B, spades, C, cribbage, D, Uno.
Can you repeat them again?
Yep. A, hearts, B, spades, C, cribbage, D, Uno.
A.
A, hearts.
Yeah.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is C, cribbage. Question number 8. How many years did it take before the giant tortoise was classified? A, 100, B, 200, C, 300, D, 400.
I'm gonna say C, 300.
C, 300?
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
I know my tortoises. Okay, well.
I'm pretty sure that's a true fact. Close to 300.
Yeah.
Question number 9. Which member of the group was the philosopher who contemplated the profound lessons that nature offered? A, Alex, B, John, C, Megan, or D, Sam?
Okay, well, I'm hoping that Megan was an artist, so I'm not gonna choose C. The other answers are Alex, John, or Sam.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with A.
A, Alex?
Yeah.
That is correct.
Hey, hey. Okay. Okay, one
Question
more.
Question number 10. Well, and then the tiebreaker.
Yeah. Okay,
Question number 10. What was the first word of the story? A, this, B, for, as in FOR, C, our, or D, the?
Can you repeat them one more time?
Yep, we have this, for, our, and the.
I'm gonna go with our. Our story begins with,
C, our?
yeah.
That is incorrect. The correct answer is D, the.
Okay.
And then we do need a tiebreaker from you, Davy. This is going to be a number. You're going to try to get the closest without going over.
Okay.
The tiebreaker question is, how many words are in the story?
Oh, well, I had some time to think about this. What happens if both tribes go over?
It'll just go to the closest to the number.
I hate everybody like not looking at me. Um I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with 239.
239, locking that in.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll lock it in.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Cristobal Tribe. Oh my God. Hello, Nick Watson. I'm going to stop the recording.